YouTube to a very special series of Banished Megamod. This October we will be diving into the city of Maddbrooke. Maddbrooke is a very special Halloween challenge where we are limiting ourselves to only the kid sets of witches, friendly pumpkins, and gothic themes, as well as the red ketchup druid set. We're starting with Adam and Eve's start. Albertha and Janella are the citizens that founded Maddbrooke. They have been banished from another town. Not long ago, in the small village of Kolberg, nestled deep in the woods, lived a young couple, Janella and Albertha. They were known for their strange behavior and odd habits. They would often be seen wandering around the village, muttering to themselves, perhaps even casting spells on unsuspecting villagers. One day, the villagers had had enough of their strange ways and decided to hold a meeting to discuss what to do about the odd pair. It was suggested that they be banished from the village and forced to live in the woods alone. The young couple was devastated when they heard the news. They had lived in their village the entire lives and had never imagined being forced to leave. But the villagers were adamant and gave them only a few hours to pack their belongings and leave the village forever. As Janella and Albertha made their way into the woods, they could hear the sighs of relief from their former friends and family. They walked for hours until they found an abandoned lakeside camp. Their sparsely packed wagon was all they had, but at this lake the two would make their home, claiming one day they might have their vengeance upon the town of Kolberg. But the villagers had not forgotten about the cast-out. They would often come into the woods at night, throwing stones into the darkness and shouting curses. Little did they know the future havoc they brought upon their cursed bloodline. The first thing that we need to do, of course, is to get a scarecrow out to help our population grow just a little bit faster. The scarecrow will attract 100% of our population in nomads. Now, one of the first challenges that will arise out of this is, because we're running Banished Megamod, we need to smelt iron ore into iron. However, none of the sets have smelting, so we're going to be needing to trade away all of our iron ore for the purpose of buying iron. Years prior to being banished, Janella was cursed by a blacksmith in Kolberg for stealing the iron from his forge. The blacksmith, who she believed had supernatural powers, was so furious with her for taking his precious iron that he put a curse on her. The curse prevented her family's smelters from ever functioning. This required her to trade for any iron that she might need. From that day on, Janella traded for all the iron for fear of uncertain consequences. But no matter how much she tried, she could never repay the amount of iron she stole, and so the curse continues. All those born of Janella and all those conspiring with Janella are cursed to carry this burden or face certain death. Despite the curse, Janella never stopped searching for a way to break it. She spent many years studying magic and learning from wise women and healers in neighboring villages. Her work in the ways of magic ultimately led to her own banishment. It is said that Janella's punishment served as a warning to the villagers to be careful not to tamper with those that work in the dark arts. Okay, those three buildings kind of serve for our forest node. We'll get those built up when we have more of a population, but it is laying the groundwork for where I want the roads. I don't want my builders making the roads right now, so I'm going to cancel most of the road building. We will keep that road there because I want to get a bridge out to this island. Let's go with there. Now the small bridge is something that I might build. Now when I'm looking at the map, we see this map has a rather large lake, and the map kind of is divided into 3 zones. We We will need a woodcutter for sure, because we're going to probably get trading wood early on. We'll need a house so that we can start expanding our population. We'll want a fishing dock so that we can start getting food. I'm just going to go with a small trader for now. For the must builds, we have, let's get the woodcutter done first, and woodcutter and house. So we want to get 46 tree. We will set them to work. Janella is busy building her house with Albertha. Congratulations, Albertha and Janella, you have built your home. We're going to, of course, need to heat this home, so we want a woodcutter built, so that's what we'll put up next. We will task one of you with cutting some wood. We will unpause the small trader and get one person working on building that. Okay, that builder is now going to haul firewood over there. We got 200 firewood. Let's go with 80 firewood to start off. The other thing I need to consider is when we look at the map, it is highly likely that any nomads that come in are not going to be able to get to us because we only occupy a small portion of the map, which means we should have a bridge across this large river to increase our chance of getting our nomads to us. We also need to get a bridge down there, but I don't think I've got the time to wander down there. This small bridge is just not going to fit across that river without a little bit of terraforming. So we're going to do a bit of terraforming. Legend has it that Albertha's ancestors have been cursed to terraform the earth. In one version, Albertha's ancestor, Eland, was a proud and arrogant warrior who, after winning many battles and conquering new lands, boasted that he could shape the earth to his will. He claimed that no obstacle or terrain was too difficult or impossible for him to overcome. As punishment for his hubris, the gods cursed Eland to terraform the earth. They stripped him of his powers and weapons and banished him to barren wilderness. There, his family line has been tasked with transforming the rough, inhospitable terrain into a fertile, habitable landscape. Despite the pain of terraforming, an inner voice compels the offspring of Eland to work the land until each day their hands blister. A child named Evel was born. Evel, welcome to the town of Maddbrooke. The first villager born to the city of Maddbrooke. Evel, I wonder what your curse will be, Evel. With that bridge, we've increased the ability for nomads to get to town, which should help us out. Next up, we should focus on getting this fisherman built. And the first fall of snow of the season, late autumn, just as our fishing dock gets finished being built. Okay, we've got 3 people, we've got 300 food. We can move into non-food production. Let's look at building some buildings. We need 24, 48, 58, 68. We need 70 timber. And we're going to need a road. So let's focus on getting this road. We will allow the nomads into the town, and they are here. This is great news. Migdalin, Howlin, and Indiameth. So we're going to stick one of you right away to fishing, and one of you to woodcutting. The other one will gather trees, because we definitely need trees. Okay, now they took our tools. This immediately tells us that we are going to be running on a tool shortage until we're able to buy tools. And that's the most intimidating thing, that we're going to be functioning on a tool shortage. We're going to need to get another house built for you. We might put that right by the fishing dock. A merchant has arrived at the trading post. This is exciting news. What have you brought us? Tulips and emeralds. I don't think tulips are edible. Oh my. Are tulips considered edible? Or are they just flowers that get turned into perfume? Well, let's find out. We'll buy 40 tulip and see if our food goes up by 40. The tulip's in there, and our food just jumped up by 40. So tulip is edible. That's good to know. Things I didn't know. And we need to build another house. And I'm going to stick with the Forest Haven house over here. Okay, so you guys are going to need 24 logs. Okay, we have enough wood to build this house. Focus on getting that house. Oh good, we have another trader. What have you brought us? Watercress. We will trade you watercress. Let's go with 240 of them. And we need to employ one person here. We'll take our woodcutter and have them gather that. Now everybody's functioning without a tool, which means, well, not everybody, but pretty soon everybody will be functioning without a tool, which means everything is going to go really slowly. A child named Veronica was born. Albertha and Janella have given birth to Evel, or Ewell, and Veronica, just as Howlin, Indineth, and Migdalin move into their house. Next up, we will get a forester built for a steady supply of logs. And I think we have nomads. 7 nomads. We will allow 7 nomads. 7 nomads who might be doomed to die. Yep. Unless we can get a bridge across this river. They are doomed to die. Oh. Let's get a bridge down there. Oh, Howlin and Indeneth had their firstborn, Daryl. Well done. Let's keep this population growing. I'm guessing that fish production significantly drops off when the fisher folk don't have a tool, whereas gathering may not. Just gonna let these people die off. 7 people are starving. Well, they're all dead now. Okay, let's check what we've got working. We've got firewood cutter, probably good. We'll take you off of that, and we're gonna put you on hunting. We're gonna hire a forester, and we have a steady supply of logs coming in. Then what sort of storage situations do we have? It's a large barn. I don't know if I want that there. There's a small barn. Oh, that's cute right there. Let's do it. That'll save the fisher folk a little bit of walking distance. A merchant arrives. What have you brought us, merchant? What have you brought us? Iron! This is amazing. You brought us iron. We want all of your iron. All of your iron so we can make tools. This means we need to get somebody up and running on building something that'll allow us to construct tools. We definitely want that small smith built. It's actually more important than the bridge. That hunter's doing a good job at bringing us food. That's good. Oh boy. Yeah. Stranded over here. Oh. And I could have... Let's see if I make them all builders, if they'll be smart enough to go over to that bridge and build it. I don't think they're going to be smart enough to get it done on time. I never should have unpaused that. Ah, Drets. Drets! Oh, that's so frustrating. Nope, that's another 8 people that will die of starvation in the town of Maddbrooke. Death. Just gonna make everybody a builder until those buildings are built. Another child was born. Okay, we have the ability to make iron tools. We will hire one person to start making iron tools for us. That bridge is complete. We can hire one person to start cutting wood again. Get our fishermen back on board. Get our gatherer back on board. That gives us 1 laborer. Hey, we've got Veronia has aged up and is now working as a laborer. That is excellent news, Veronia. Welcome to the labor pool. We're gonna up our fuel limit because that's our primary trading. Ah, we're back in the positive tools. That's awesome. And we've got bridges built across the 2 streams, which means we are able to get nomads coming in. We've got a merchant arriving. Oh, this town of Maddbrooke is just getting all developed. Do we want to buy any glass? I don't think we want to buy any glass yet. We don't need glass. Thanks. Okay. I think this is where I will call it for the first episode of Maddbrooke. Our happy Halloween special where the town is cursed and we're limited to a small building set. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out DerpyBoost99, Grumpy Gnome Gaming, Evolution Southeast, and Midnighter. They should also be posting videos or streaming on Twitch if you want to check out more of these. And nomads arriving. Let's allow them. And where are they? They are somewhere very far away. You're all gonna die. Yeah, you're all gonna die. We'll get bridges over there eventually. As I was saying, this is Moostro signing out. Thank you for watching and have a good day.